Michael Jackson's death has affected his fans all over the world, and the outpouring of grief is so astounding. However, I have a few ideas that I think that I want to pursue. His death, the circumstances are so perplexing that I'm just wondering what one can take out of it. But while he was alive, there were several problems that were brewing. The big debt he had, I understand, is about 500 million. His kids, who the parents, would they want them? Would somebody have an eye on managing the assets to get some more of that money? And the incompetent doctors he had around him are troubling. It looks as though there's some big conspiracy here, and probably somebody had to introduce him to that drug that you use for operations. Michael don't seem to be a college graduate and has all that big, smarts and all that stuff. He's just operating on a level. He might know the Oxycontin, the fellas on the street talking about it, people sharing it around, but I don't think anybody deals in that drug that he was interested in. But somebody could have dropped it in his mind saying this would give you some rest, knowing that it would kill him, and the whole plan would fall in. So that the strategy was to let him get it from that black nurse. But she was smarter than that. She didn't fall for it, and she advised him, Mike, this thing would kill you. But he don't seem to understand it. I mean, his friends and all these people tell him it might be cool, so he went for it. Now that he has died, his fame again has been resurrected, and the dollars are coming in, the videos are selling, the music is selling, the insurance money that would come down. Perhaps the debt's going to be paid off right now, and this is something that even that concert, had it been successful, it might not have been able to cover that 500 million debt and the way he spends money, etc. Who is the father of kids? Supposedly some big shot in LA there, and if he's moved out of the way, especially if he has access to help out in this vein, he's going to get the kids going to come to him perhaps in his fantasy, and then the money's going to come on and so forth. I'm not sure people were lobbying to manage the money, but again, you're going to be paid big bucks to manage that money. And this doctor who was there at his birth, my understanding is that he was not licensed to practice medicine in California. Doing CPR on a bed is not effective. You need you need resistance so that you can pump the chest effectively. The spring is going to absorb your pressing, so it won't get down. And as others are saying too, that for that kind of medication you're using, you have to have equipment in there to resuscitate the individual. And so all his problems, financial problems, are going to go away right now because the insurance coming in, the revenue from the videos. I mean, it seems as though people are going to be paid up. So the question is then, which one of these categories could have had more influence in causing his death? I mean, hey, doctor, you making 150,000 a month. Look, I mean, you could get 5 million straight up, somebody could talk like that, and then again, you don't want to do it, but then again, subconsciously it's in your mind, and then you do incompetent, dumb stuff. So I think that the LAPD is going to do a good investigation and get to the bottom of this, and people found guilty should go to jail for life. I mean, yes, the debt, you could just declare bankruptcy and get rid of debt. We have missed this young man, and he had a lot more life in him, and who knows what he might have come up with to fascinate his fans and to thrill the world again. And so Michael's life has been shortened. I would have liked to see him live to be a ripe old age, die gracefully, and we have him to admire and adore as he aged. And I'm sure that he would have here and there come out and thrill us with his moonwalking, etc. So we miss him dearly, and we hope that these culprits will be brought to justice, and this matter, this riddle, is going to be solved, and we're going to see exactly that these people who are around him were incompetent, and they're the ones that are responsible for his death.